7-day week Sabbath.
Shalom. First, I'd like to begin this lesson by giving all praises to Yahweh Bashem Shai and give double honors to the apostles who rule well at great millstone. Blessings and salutation to the sincere and pushing us with sincerity and truth. And this will be another lesson. This will be another lesson on the new moon, right? Now, this clown here named Prince of Power, right? This fool here named Prince of Power. You know, the IUIC, we name is Deacon Aithan. You know, now he claimed to come up with some um research concerning the new moon, right? The new moon was the Catholics got the new moon, not the new moon, the lunar Sabbath from us, if I'm not mistaken, right? And he read something from some recent research, right? And they running with it. And we had to understand it's easy to make information out there, right? It's easy to make a book debunking or trying to debunk the Bible. We see a lot of people try to do, right? The atheists, right? They try to debunk the Bible. So they will come up with all kind of arguments, all kind of so-called proof, so-called evidence that the Bible isn't accurate, right? So now a fool come up with a book, all right, stating that the Catholics got their 7 days from the Israelites, if I'm not mistaken. So I will just play the video. It's a short clip. I'll play a few minutes, right? And I will stop and I will just go into the scriptures just to prove that even from the beginning at time, the lunar calendar was there, right?
They knew that the Jews and again, if you've been following the 2 classes we did on the Pharisees, and we'll go ahead and let this thing play. And this is here for if you are under the understanding of lunar Sabbath, you gonna need a defense for this.
You see, these guys here, they just want to believe in something, right? They just want to believe, not in something, but they just want to believe in the lies that was taught to them. They don't want to believe in the truth. But you can't do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. Yeah?
Just skip up a little bit. This truth is a doctrine of convenience. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the screenshots of the comments. Ooh, show you. Like I said,
Big eye, baby.
I'm gonna cover every corner today. Read that. Page 41. The Romans, who were nothing if not practical, knew of the Jewish continuous 7-day week before the Christian era. The Romans knew of the 7-day Jewish week before it became the Holy Roman Empire, 4 AD. Go ahead. Pompey knew about it. He attacked us based upon observing this day. Read on. And finally adopted it.
Yeah, that correct. You know that correct?
Finally adopted it, apparently from commercial reasons, as a way out of the confusion. Because their normal calendar had 8 days. It was damn confusion. We're going to borrow them Jews calendar. That makes more sense. Go ahead, watch. Read on. Which was caused by the different...
Because even in the time of the Maccabees, they observed our calendar, right? And they attacked us on the Sabbath, right? We understand with that we going up.
divisions of time and use in countries under confusion. Because their normal calendar had 8 days. It was damn confusion. We're going to borrow them Jews calendar. That makes more sense. which was caused by the differing divisions of time and use in countries under their domination.
So he's kind of the reason they adopted it. I think he kind of misspoke a little bit, but the reason they adopted, according to the source, is that for commercial reasons, for money, for trade. So we can get everybody on par that they're trading with that's under their domination, that's under their control, under their rule, that they have under taxation, that are vassal states up under them. They wanted everybody, they trying to get everybody on one accord time wise. So it won't be no confusion. This person got 8 weeks, this person got 9 weeks, this person over here got 11 weeks, this country over here got 7 day weeks. So they wanted to get everybody on one accord. So they adopted the Jews 7 day week. Now, if you understand, again, if you've been following the two classes we did on the Pharisees and the Sadducees, you'll understand, you'll get a better understanding of, this subjugation that we're going to see Priest Akkad talks about, or this domination. You'll get a better understanding of that in the political climate of, you know, of Israel and Rome and and then ultimately the conflict that led to the 70 AD. You'll understand that better and kind of see how these things work and say, yeah, yeah, even with them being over us, they still like, what, let me adopt this, because it's not really like oh, we want to enslave you and we just making you do every, no, we y'all operate, but y'all under, it's just like America over Puerto Rico, or America over, these, certain other countries that, that we're over, like the Virgin Islands, I want to say. I think the Virgin Islands, I done ship stuff to the Virgin. I'm like, dang, I'm shipping this to the Virgin Islands through the post office. Like, yeah, 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 we control that area. So, it just like England controls certain parts, like England used to control certain parts in some of those islands in the Bahamas and all the etc. I don't think they control them now, but uh, maybe still some kind of control, but or vassal state where they paying them taxes and they owe them bread. But you can still govern yourselves and do certain things. But make sure y'all got that. Make sure y'all got my money. Make sure you render unto Caesar. But anyway, understanding a vassal state. Look up a vassal state. But it's saying, ultimately they didn't want the confusion, so they adopted the Jews' calendar of a 7 day week.
The time difference. Our calendar made more sense in every time. PCT, okay. EST, EST, whatever the hell it is.
And you'll see here, let me go back. You'll see here, he said that the Romans had a 8 day calendar, 9 day calendar, but they adopted the 7 day calendar during the week. They knew that the Jews continuous 7 day week, uh, continuous 7 day week before the Christian era, and finally adopted it. So when did they adopt this? I mean, they didn't adopt it uh, before Christ. They adopted it after Christ. They finally adopted it. So that's a time frame that I think Priest Akkad is going to miss here.
Adopted what did Rome do? Finally adopted it, apparently from commercial reasons, as a way out of the confusion. Because their normal calendar had 8 days. It was damn confusion. We're going to borrow them Jews calendar. That made more sense. Go ahead, watch, read on. Which was caused by the differing divisions of time and use in countries under their domination. Because of time difference, our calendar made more sense in every time. PCT, okay. EST, EST, whatever the hell it is.
Now, what he's saying, what this source is saying is that
EST, whatever the hell it is.
Now, what this source is saying is that the Romans adopted the 7 day week from the Israelites. Again, where's the primary source that proves that? Is there even an ancient source that proves that? This is from 1916, some opinionated Edomite. Furthermore, how did the Romans
And he correct. That is a recent study, right? That is a recent study. So I will just clear a little more. I will go back from the beginning, right?
adopt?
And my question is, did you look for the source? Like all you had to do is put it in the darn in your phone. Did the Romans Google? And that's what I did, y'all.
Domain.
I'm not no great researcher and all this. Just put it in the phone. You know, it pulls up a little AI, the AI overview. We're gonna read that. Did Rome adopt a calendar from the Jews? That's all you had to type in.
And even Google alone us be wrong, right? We'll say these AIs gonna pull up a whole bunch of things what the maker tell them to put, right? You can't depend on these erroneous we call it these erroneous or these false or incorrect researchers. These recent discovery, our lunar calendar goes way back. It was handed down by the Heavenly Father. The Lord created. The Lord gave us the moon. Yeah, we're going to that through the scriptures, through the Spirit of the Lord.
To your phone. And I don't think he did that. I think he time stamped his point, and he had some information about the calendar being 8 9 days, and that's all he had. He didn't. He's never heard this before, and I've never heard it before. This was my first time hearing it. That's why I just checked it real quick. And it's a plethora of information on this. It's a plethora of information.
The 7 day week cycle from the Israelites when they had 8 and 9 day weeks
See, let me go back and let him get his whole spiel out.
the Israelites. Again, where's the primary source that proves that? Is there even an ancient source that proves that? This is from 1916, some opinionated Edomite. Furthermore, how did the Romans adopt the 7 day week cycle from the Israelites when they had 8 and 9 day weeks during the time they had us subjugated? Matter of fact, I'm gonna share my screen. Watch this.
So he said, how did they adopt it when they had us? When, basically during the time of Christ, we were subjugated. They had 8 or 9 days, but the source that he used telling you they finally adopted, but they knew that the Jews had a continuous 7 day week, Sabbath, or 7 day week. We just said 7 day week. We just be honest with you. So just said 7 day week, a continuous 7 day week. They knew that before the era of Christianity. Okay, and then after, finally, they end up adopting. The source really don't tell you, that he has highlighted. Doesn't tell you the after part. Well, when did he said it finally happened? Well, when is finally happened means? And this is where I feel Priest Car dropped the ball. Let him roll out though.
Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen.
We're gonna come back to that source.
Look at this. Somebody come look at the beast calendar. Satan's beast calendar.
Mm.
And so now he's trying to prove that Rome had an 8 or 9 day calendar, which the brother from IUIC, Deacon Ethan, already stated. From there, they adopted the 7 day.
Here we go.
All right. So we go into this through the Spirit of the Lord. Right?
7-day cycle based on the seven visible celestial bodies. The Romans later standardized the practice across their empire, significantly influenced by Jewish customs and the. Let's continue reading. The week of the Jew was influenced by Jewish customs and the concept of the Sabbath. My goodness. Key points about the Roman adoption of the 7-day week. Hold on, let me move it up a little bit for y'all. Uh, it says the Jewish practice of the 7-day week, the origin in Judaism. The Jewish practice of 7-day week with the Sabbath as the day of rest considered the primary source of for the modern day 7-day week. Babylonian influence. While the concept of 7-day week cycle likely originated with the Babylonians who observed 7 celestial bodies, the specific religious meaning of the Sabbath day is linked to Jewish tradition. Roman standardization. Emperor Constantine the Great officially established the 7-day week in Rome in 321 CE, solidifying its widespread. Do you see that little thumbnail by each of these? And this is another thing y'all can do when you're dealing with the AI. That's a little thumbnail. You see a little thumbnail at the, like a little circle right there with a little thumbnail. You can click that and go on the link, and you can dig a little deeper, and then it'll have other stuff under there. But that source said what it said, bro. You just kind of maybe misgleaning the information or jumping to a conclusion. But it said what it said, and I want you Sabbath brothers. I want all my lunar Sabbath brothers. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? So I want you to do some research. Do some research. And educate us in the comments on this information of uh, the Romans adopting
this year reported sightings